care, head shaving, and head skincare, and clothing. So if you are a man, if you are into men's grooming, if you're looking to have a great style and find good, awesome clothing and things like that at a great, reasonable price, I will bring these things on this channel for you to discover. So hopefully I can save you some money and help you from making mistakes because, well, we've made a lot of mistakes. And when it comes to our money, we want to make sure that we are spending our money on things that are going to be worth it and things that are going to return some type of, positive thing to us instead of just taking our money and just, wasting a dime. So today, in this video, I'm actually going to go over 4 different head shavers from School Shaver. So I'm going to go over their entry level, which is going to be their palm shaver, and then I'm going to move up to their Pitbull lineup, and we're going to go down from, or up, I should say, from the silver all the way up to the platinum. Now, before I get started, I know somebody's going to probably come up and say later, well, you never said anything about the diamond. Well, the reason why I'm not going to talk about the diamond today is because I don't own the diamond. I don't care to own the diamond. I don't want to spend $300-400 on the diamond. And if I don't want to spend $300-400 on the diamond, you're not going to want to spend $300-400 on a diamond. So people are going to say, well, the Bronze Series 9 Pro is the best, blah, blah, blah. I don't own that. And I'm just going to tell you, I've pretty much owned almost every head shaver out there that is popular, that most people know about. But I've never had the Pro Series, Braun. I've had the Braun. I actually have the Bronze Series 9, but it's not the Pro. So again, I'm not going to pay $300-400 for a head shaver. The expensive one that I have right now is going to be the Platinum, which I still don't think most people will buy it. There may be some that will, and so, but we will showcase that in this video today. So if we're new here on this channel, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Chad. I am the owner of BHT Grooming, Beards, Heads, and Threads Grooming, where I sell beard care stuff and working on head shaving products and clothing. So with that being said, make sure you drop any comments below if you have any questions. I answer every question to the best of my ability. All right, so let's get started. If you are new into head shaving, all right, so if you're new and you're just kind of like dabbling in, perhaps maybe you have a cul-de-sac on your head. And that was a new one that I just discovered. I used to say horseshoe. If you got a horseshoe, the hair that's around your dome right here. If you have a cul-de-sac, right, or if you have a horseshoe, and you're just kind of cautious, wondering, you're kind of like thinking, I don't know if I like this. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm going bald. Should I shave my head? What are people going to think about it? Let me just tell you this right now. You're going to have reservations because you've had hair almost your whole life. Let me just tell you this. If you are having those doubts and wondering if you should shave your head, that's probably a good indication that it's time to shave your head. And so before I even get into this, I just want to give you a pro tip. Never use a head shaver on your hair unless you trim it down to at least 1/4 of an inch length of hair. Why? Well, I'm just going to tell you, if you don't do it, you're going to discover how bad that sucker hurts when you use a head shaver on your hair that's longer than 1/4 inch. So with that being said, you can use any trimmer. I prefer to use good stuff. And so I'm going to talk about this one right here. This is the Brio Beardscape. All right, and fantastic trimmer. Battery life in the Brios are incredible. And so I don't think I have a link below, but I will drop a link when I get done with this video and a discount code to save you money if you want one of these. Now, they have different blades. This blade comes off, body blades, all of it. You can only imagine how many blades they have that interchange with this. So you don't have to keep buying more trimmers. You have an amazing beard trimmer here, Brio Beardscape version 2. They've got a version 1. Version 1 is just, it'll do the same thing. It's cheaper, but it doesn't look as cool as this one. So with that being said, make sure you trim your hair down to at least 1/4 of an inch. All right, so with that being said, we're going to get into this. I just did a video the other day. If you've not checked it out, it's kind of going over my process, routine, pre-shave oils, what kind of shaving gel that I use on my head, how do I do my head after I shave my head, how often do I use a razor, all that stuff is on my channel. You can find it. So appreciate you guys stopping by. We're going to get right into it. So I do not have the butterfly. Why don't I have the butterfly? Well, it's because obviously the butterfly from School Shavers for women. All right. So some people out there may enjoy having a, I don't know, maybe a pink color butterfly shaver. If that's for you, then that's your stuff. That's not what I'm into. But I will say this, the very beginning stages of head shaving, if you're kind of dabbling into it, you're really not sure if you're going to stay bald, maybe you just want to look and rock that bald look, I'm just going to tell you, the number one for you to get is going to be the palm shaver. It's going to be the palm shaver. You can see it's a lot cheaper. It's like the entry level. The reason why I say the palm shaver, by the way, if you're in here, would you please double tap the screen, give me a like, and I would appreciate that if you find good content here. So this right here is just an entry level. It's going to have the cheaper blades that aren't going to last as long. The battery life is not as long. The motor, the RPMs in this is going to be lower. So this is just an entry level. So I would say definitely go with this one if you're just not sure, you're just kind of like dabbling into it. You're not sure if you're going to stay shaving your head in the long run or long haul, go with the palm shaver. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really care for the palm shaver because I want comfort. I want a close shave. I want a longer battery life. But if I'm going to shave my head all the time like I do, why would I settle for a cheap thing that's going to die on me? I'm going to change the blades all the time. So I would highly recommend only getting this if you're just dabbling into it and just curious into it. So how much does one of these things run? Well, I'd say somewhere around 50, 60 bucks. So, you know, that's kind of up there, guys. I'm going to just tell you right now that School Shaver is not cheap. All right. So, but if you're checking this video out, you must be into School Shaver, which is a good brand. I'm not going to lie. But they are going to be more pricier than your more common, you know, standard head shavers from different companies that you see. One of the things that I don't really care for on the palm, and I've said this before in other videos, is you look right here, it only has a green light indicator. So how do you know when it's going to die? How do you know when it's going to die? I don't know. I guess when it just turns red, it's about to die. So nobody wants to have a head shaver that is going to die in the middle of a head shave. It's the worst, you know, it sucks. It really does. You got to put on the charger. Most of the time you shave your head with a head shaver because you're trying to save time. You're not necessarily trying to get that baby butt smooth skin, because little side pro tip is you'll never get a baby butt smooth shave with a head shaver. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You won't. You need to use a traditional razor for that. There's a reason why we use these, and the main two reasons, and there are three really essentially, but the most common two is, number one, it keeps you from getting like nicks, cuts, all that stuff that a normal razor will get you, but it also saves a lot of time. It takes time to shave your head with a razor, and I'm just going to tell you, I shave my head with a razor like 2 times a week, but I use head shavers. I do, and there's a reason why I use head shavers, and I kind of incorporate the traditional razor with it because I find it, I feel like personally that I found the sweet spot for me. So everybody's different. You are going to find a sweet spot, what works for you, and I'm just going to tell you that, like, again, if you're starting out in head shaving, the palm might be a good option for you, so you don't spend a whole lot of money. You just don't know if you're going to continue to do it. Why spend way more money if you just don't know? Now, I will say that the battery life is just about average in this. These things just kind of half turn and pull off, just like this. All right, this is considered a cartridge, has the blades on it, full of blades. Put it on there, half turn. These are the heads that come off just like that. Clean them out, no big deal. And again, this is a 3-blade head here that comes standard on the palm. Nothing special, guys. I do like how they kind of contour and kind of like, you know, move along with your head. So I will say School Shaver is pretty comfortable when it comes to their head shavers. I don't like the fact that any of these models, or I guess the line in these models, or models in the line, I should say, they come with a proprietary charging cable and port here. Little rubber piece that goes in there to keep it from getting water. Don't even know if these are IPX6 or IPX7 rated. I don't know. I mean, I know that I'm sure actually that they have some type of protection when it comes to the water, because most guys shave their heads in the shower or something like that. I do like the ergonomical look to these. Now, every one of these head shavers from Skull Shaver is going to look like this unless you get the butterfly, and a couple of ways you can hold it. You can see the little indentions in the sides. You can hold it like this. You know, you can hold it like this. You can hold it like this, which is very common for a lot of men to use, like this. Or, you know, you can just hold it, you know, like this, whatever. I usually don't hold it. I don't know if too many people hold it like that actually, but it's got the slots here for your fingers, which is cool. So it's really cool design how they've come up with this. I don't see really a whole lot of other companies that have this. But again, a big downfall for me, I want to have a digital display telling me the percentage of my battery life, because I want to make sure it's charged up good. I like more blades than just 3. And I like something that's got more RPMs and a better battery life. So that is going to be the palm shaver. So perfect if you're new, you're trying to dabble into it, you don't even know exactly if you're going to stay in the long haul. Again, I'd have a link below where you can find these. If you do want to buy Skull Shaver, I have a code MOUNJARBRO, and you can see it in the description how to spell it. It'll save you 10%. So it doesn't matter which one you buy, it will save you some money. So now that you have been shaving your head, perhaps you just know you're going to continue to shave your head ongoing. You just know you're going to continue, you're not going to stop. You want to put a little bit of money into it and get something a little bit better. Well, then you're going to take a step up to the Pitbull line, okay? So you move up to the Pitbull line, and the first one that you're going to find, and these are the ones that you're going to find the most, like at big box stores like Walmart, maybe Target. I haven't really seen any of the gold models, but I see these a lot. And this is the silver. This is the Pitbull silver, and this is a pro. Now, essentially, this almost looks identical to the palm shaver. You can see side by side, it practically looks identical, right? But it has a different picture on the front. It's a Pitbull. This one just says palm. On the heads, this is what the difference is. It comes with 4. This one comes with 3. So 4 comes on this stocked. Better battery life, more RPMs, better blades in general. They have upgraded this, so it's not just one green LED light that says, hey, it's charging or it's good, you know, and then turns red and it's bad. This one actually has 3 white indicators. You see that? And so, you know, one of these disappears, you're down to 2, and then 1, and then so on. But you still don't know exactly when this is going to die. It could be on the last one dot here, and you just don't know if it's going to die. And so, in my opinion, I think these things run, and I'm not 100% sure because they're always changing, it seems like. But I want to say that this one's like dang near almost $100. It could be somewhere like 70, 75, 80. I'm not sure. But if you're going to go with the Pitbull series and find a good model, my recommendation, you might as well pay a few more dollars and just move up to the gold, because you know, there's a big difference from the silver to the gold, and we're going to talk about the gold now. All right, so here's the silver and here's the gold. All right, almost essentially identical. All right, the blades are going to be a little better on the gold. I want to say maybe it's the same. I'm not sure. I do know that the blades are a lot better than the palm. Moving up, and let me just take a moment to say this. The blades on the Pitbulls from Skull Shaver, they are interchangeable. They've got different ones there. They've got one where you can actually you can change them out, and you can buy new ones. And I am taking questions, by the way. I just haven't got to them yet. So give me a few moments and I will take your questions. All right. So hang with me, guys. But they have different ones. I believe Carver blade, the Fortes. So some of them are going to be more geared for coarse hair, and some of them are going to be more geared for fine hair, like a universal one for any of them. So you can go check their blades out. You know, here's the thing about head shaving companies. A lot of head shaving companies will try to get you, and I don't think School Shaver does this, but a lot of companies will try to get you locked into a monthly subscription on their cartridge blades. And that's not necessarily something that I agree with, because they may say that you need to switch these out every month. I hear people say, well, they ask me all the time, how often should I change my blades out? Well, it just depends. It depends on how much you use it, how coarse your hair is. It depends on, are you cleaning it? Are you just like doing the head shave and just sitting it down and letting all the hair trap in? I had a friend one time say his head shaver went out, and he said all along he never knew he had to take care of it and clean it, pull it off and clean out the head hair. And I thought, are you kidding me? I thought everybody knew this. Yes, you have to clean these out. And how do you do it? Just pull the top off like this, stick it under running water, and it does come with a little brush that you can use, but I just kind of tap it and get the trappings out. And you can clean that, kind of leave it where it just dries out like that. But it's pretty simple. It really is. And so one thing I love about the Pitbull Gold Pro is the display on it. All right, it does have a cool display. This one says 77%. Again, this is the difference between the silver and the Pro. So the Pro Gold, I should say, instead of the silver, it actually has the digital percentage of what it is. And obviously, you know, the palm, you have no idea other than a green light. But I've always loved the Pitbull Gold. In fact, this was the one that I started out with. These are about $100. I know it's expensive. The gold is going to be somewhere around $100, $108. It kind of varies. I've got a code that will save you $10 at least. I mean, $10, $10. It's like taxes, you know, free taxes taken off or whatever, shipping, whatever. MOUNJARBRO, by the way, it is in the description. But that is the Pitbull Gold, all right? So if you are looking into getting serious about head shaving, you know, again, the Pitbull lineup here, the series, is going to be where you're wanting to stay at instead of the Palm. The Palm is just an entry, you're just dabbling, getting into it. It's very simple, very basic, but it's going to be very limited. So again, if you're going to go with silver, you might as well pay a little bit more and go for the gold. And why go for the gold if you can go for the platinum? Let's talk about the platinum here real quick, and then I'll take questions. I'll answer your questions, I promise you all. Here's the Pitbull Platinum. All right, it comes with a travel bag like this, and it's going to come with a rinse stand like this. All right, so you put the water in here, and you would just put your head shaver, which, look at that head shaver. Put it in like this, turn it on, put it in there, and as it's running, it will clean the heads out. So, you know, I'm gonna go over some stuff about this head shaver right now and kind of tell you some specs on this. So you can tell automatically right out of it, the case, this has some major aesthetics to it, like a big difference when it comes to the other ones. This one is platinum color. It's going to be the essentially the same blades, same battery life. It's going to have the same close shave as the School Shaver Gold, Pro Gold, or Pitbull Gold. But here's the deal, check this display out. This is pretty sweet, isn't it? 99%, and it says Pitbull right there, all right? Pretty cool. I think it's awesome. You know, but I don't like the price on this. That's the thing that's not awesome. This thing runs about, I want to say $150 to $200. So if you want to go on, you got the extra bling bling, you know, the extra chump money. You can certainly jump into this and buy one of these for how cool it looks. You know, it does come with a travel case, and it comes with a rinse tray. Rinse tray. And you can always buy these rinse trays and the travel bag separately as well. They include it all together, and I think that's kind of where they bundle it up to make more money. Honestly, if you're looking for a great shave and you don't care what it looks like, the gold is like the sweet spot. I'm just going to tell you, you know, I am an affiliate for School Shaver. You know, if I really wanted to make as much money off of everybody, I'd just say, buy this, the most expensive one, because I want your money. But no, I'm just trying to be honest with you guys and tell you my experience. This, I'm not going to lie, it's nice to have. I use it. I don't use it all the time. I switch off, but But Pitbull Gold is going to be like the actual sweet spot when it comes to these head shavers. And it's going to be, the reason I say that is because for the price point, yes, it's about $100, you know, which is about average these days. I mean, a little bit, maybe a little bit more than market average when it comes to head shaver. But you get a good shave, and you get the digital display. And I think these days they might even be including a travel case with it. You know, this is, you know, when I bought all these, they did not have that at the time. So maybe a little bit more with the travel bag. I'm not sure. But again, you don't necessarily have to have that rinse tray. It's just something that will try to save you some money, or sorry, not to money, but time. Trying to clean it out, you can do something else while you sit it on that little shelf. So again, we're looking at the palm being like more of an entry level. And if you're moving up to getting more serious, I would maybe look into, you know, the Pitbull Silver, Pitbull Gold, and the Platinum. But again, if you're going to go Pitbull, you might as well go for the gold, and right, go for the gold, and just, you know, save some money and have a good head shaver. So that has been my recommendation. If you have any questions, let me know about head shaving. Serious questions. I know there's a lot of people that will say all kinds of, you know, crazy questions, but let me go back in the chat because I know there was some legitimate questions here. I appreciate that, Kara. I hope you have a great day as well. Thank you for stopping by. Because you got bald, you're asking people to fall in love with, yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you for, hey, thank you so much for the compliments on my hair. I work hard on my hair every day to make sure that I get that comb over perfect. And you know, when you nail it, you just know you got it. You know what I'm saying? You all know what I'm saying. So what's on the shelf behind me? I'm glad you asked. I have my own beard company. It's Beards, Heads, and Threads, BHTgrooming.com. I sell beard oils that I make, butters, pre-shave oils. These are the same for your head shaving. They smell incredible. If you want some great scents for that bald head when you shave it, I've got them all over there. I even got samples over on my website to check out if you are curious. BHTgrooming.com. I have it in the description. My foiler cost $175. Okay. What do you, let's see here. I just close shave every 3 to 4 days. Hey, you know, everybody's different on their shave routine. Everybody is completely different. Some people will go 3-4 days. Some people will go a week. Some people go every day. Some people go every other day. Me, it's usually every other day or every 3 days. Let's see. Any tips on getting rid of that uncomfortable feeling of having a beard? Or is it just taking time getting used to it? So Vaughn Gray, are you still on the chat? If you are, let me know. I will be able to answer that a little bit better. I just need a little bit more information what you mean by that. If a genie granted you one wish to have your hair on your back, have your hair on your head back, but you would never be able to grow a beard again. No, listen, I want to tell you something, Google Chrome. I am happy being a bald man. I'm telling you guys, you don't understand. Bald is a great look. A lot of people love it. I'm telling you, it kind of, you know, it may look stupid on some people, but there are some people that have good looking bald heads. I always joked around and said, God made a few perfect heads and the rest he put hair on them. I love and have embraced the bald and bearded look. I love it. I love shaving my head. It makes me feel good. There's something about grooming that helps you mentally. Like, it helps you with your mental health. When you know you're taking care of yourself, you're making yourself look better, it does something to your mental mindset, and I enjoy it. That's why I say, you know, if you're ever questioning and wondering if you should go bald, you're losing your hair. You know, for me, I had a lot of testosterone, you know, growing up. I did a lot of like working out and took a little bit of testosterone and stuff like that. Did some stupid stuff when it comes to that type of steroid stuff. And it really caused me to lose a lot of hair. And so with that being said, you know, I have a lot of androgen stuff that had happened and have lost a lot of hair in my head. I tried to grow it back about a couple of years ago. I did a review, like an ongoing journey. I took, you know, finasteride. I took, what do they call that? Not Rogaine, but I can't even remember what it was called. but I had taken some stuff. I went to dermatologist, and they gave me some stuff to try to grow my hair back. Minoxidil, that's what it was. Oral minoxidil I took, topical minoxidil. I even tried it for my beard to see if it worked for the oral. But yeah, at the end of the day, I did a lot of microneedling or derma rolling, whichever one you want to call it, and came to the conclusion that it just don't work. If you don't have the follicles for it, it's just not going to work. So embrace what you have. I have the Remington 5 head shaver. My battery lasts forever. Awesome. I love the Grooming Baldy Pro. Not gonna lie, I do. Actually, I sell them. I don't sell them. I talk about them because that's what my wife uses the most. I use it. My wife uses it for her legs. My daughters love it. So Grooming Baldy Pro. I have several videos on my channel about the Grooming Baldy Pro 2.0. Okay, he's in sales mode, not taking questions. Okay, I get it. Okay. How long did it take you to grow your beard? I've been on a journey for the last 3 years growing my beard out. Again, I've reviewed hundreds of beard companies, their products, have really studied like different carrier oils and what works well. And so every person that I work with growing a beard and supplying beard products and giving them advice, they have grown amazing, fantastic beards. They come back, they tell me about the stories, about their wives, how they love it, how they smell good, people compliment them, and they just feel really good. And so it makes me feel good that I'm taking care and helping people out with things that I've discovered. Send a hug to the... All right. Do you have... What's a good oil for your head? I would say my oil. I sell BHT Grooming oils for your beard and your head. And so a lot of people have the misconception that a beard oil is just for their beard, but really a beard oil is essentially for your skin under your hairs. Our heads and our face produce different types of oils. We've got sebaceous glands, sebum oil is what, comes out. And so, oils for your skin work very well. This has jojoba in it, argan oil, sweet almond oil, marula, and castor. And castor is really good for your hair. It's going to thicken it up, and it's going to help with hair growth. It really does. It promotes hair growth. Peppermint oil, essential oil, that stuff works too. I've found these things to work very, very well if you have the follicles. So if you don't have the follicles on your head, it doesn't matter. But the point being is the beard butter that I make is also like a good body butter. It actually absorbs into your skin as opposed to lotion that just sits on your skin. It's like a layer. The butter will actually absorb and melt into your skin. And I use it on my head. I use my oils on my head, and it smells fantastic. So hopefully that's helped you, Bugsy. How much money to cut off your beard? If you send me $5,000, I will shave my beard off. That's what it's worth. This beard right here is about $5,000. Smart people are bald. Thanks, Bradley. Appreciate it. Bald is shiny. That's right. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Real men that embrace it, they understand. You do look great. Hey, thank you, Spooky Dookie. I appreciate it. I work to make myself look as healthy as possible. I take care of myself. Do I have perfume? Yes, I have a lot of fragrances. I don't make any fragrances, but I'm planning on doing it. My business is pretty new. It's been live for a few months, and it's been like really just blowing up all over where I'm from and all over the internet. I'm shipping stuff all the way from California, all the way to Florida to, all the way up to northeast coast. So all over the place. So I'm very happy with it. What's going on, Billy? Good to see you, brother. In a couple of months, I'm going to get some beard stuff from you. Hopefully. Awesome, man. Would you cut my hair? Sergio, if you were here, I would cut your hair for you. I really would. I would shave your head all off with one of these razors. Oh, man. Guys, listen, if you're in here, would you do me a favor? Double tap the screen. I would highly appreciate it. it does help. So let me kind of tell you something. What I also like to use for like an aftershave moisturizer, I'm working on one for myself as far as BHT Grooming. But one I've been using is on Amazon. It's called the Bump Buddy. And I do have an Amazon link below. If you want to buy anything from Amazon, it doesn't cost you any extra money, but it does kick back a little support for the channel. But the Bump Buddy, it smells fantastic. Usually I'll put beard butter on my head or the butter that I have that I've made, but every now and then I'll use this. It's more of like a moisturizer. Listen, if you find a butter, if you're a bearded guy and you find a butter out there, a lot of them are at Walmart, and the first ingredient is aqua, just kind of like this one. You see how it's kind of runny? If you find one that says aqua in your beard products, unless it's like a conditioner or a wash, do not buy it. I'm telling you, you don't want to buy a beard butter that looks like this. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get this little cap off here. So if you find a beard butter that kind of looks like this, Everyman Jack has that look to it, you might want to reconsider. The reason why is because a butter, a real butter like mine on this side right here, that's what a real butter is supposed to look like, all right, as opposed to this. See the difference? And let me just show you. Let me just show you. For your head, all right, you want that nice shiny look? I'm going to show you. By the way, this is called Amber Trail, and I'm telling Sorry guys, got a phone. It happens all the time. Can you guys still hear me? Usually when that happens, I have to unplug the microphone because it becomes muted for some reason. Can you hear me? So anyways, this is the butter. Tobacco and amber, smells fantastic. I'm going to show you how fast a real butter emulsifies in your hand, all right? So you can have it right here. You can see, boom, already melted. I put that on my head and watch the shine. I'm telling you, this smells absolutely incredible. Incredible. A nice tobacco, not cigarette tobacco, a nice, clean, smooth, gentleman's scent with amber in it. It's got a nice rounded, I'm telling you, I get compliments. Like people think I have cologne on when I have this in my beard or in my head. Amazing stuff. Beard butter, bhtgrooming.com. You can find it for $20 for a 2-ounce. Will last you a long time. So, hey, Gracie, good to see you on here today. What's your thoughts on Honest Amish? So, I'm not going to lie, Honest Amish, I actually have it sitting over there. It's not a bad, if you're going to buy Honest Amish, like if that's like the only thing that you can get off the shelf at the store, that's going to be probably your best option from like other than Everyman Jack and the Beard Guys or whatever it is that they sell there. The only thing I don't like about Honest Amish is the scent. It almost smells like a black licorice, and you know, I'm of the idea that if I'm gonna buy something, I might as well just spend it on small batch companies that are small, you know, small companies that actually make products that aren't sitting on a shelf for like years. You know, almost Honest Amish has good products, but you know, I don't know how long it's sitting in a warehouse. This right here, I've probably made this just a few weeks ago, and it goes off the shelf, you know. And so you're getting fresh stuff that's fantastic for your beard. And so you get what you pay for. You really do. Again, you can buy beard butter at Walmart for maybe $12, $13, maybe even 15 bucks. I don't even know how much it is anymore. Or you can pay a few dollars more and get small. Can you guys still hear me? I'm so sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I got another phone call. It's crazy. You know, nobody calls you, and then you get online, and then they just start calling you all the same time. Let me know if you guys hear me. Let's see here. Beard butter wasn't too bad. How does it smell? Can you hear me, Spooky Dookie, still? Cool, man. Thank you. And I also agree about the smell. Not really sure if I like it. So, again, I appreciate that, Grave Waif. Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you guys want some great beard products, I will hook you guys up with a code. If you use Bridges, at checkout on my website, bhtgrooming.com, bridges, like a bridge, but plural, bridges, it'll save you 15% off. I'll give you 15% off. But again, this stuff, I'm telling you, is flying off the shelves all the time. Amber Trail, fantastic. If you want something that's going to be fantastic for your beard, it's going to make you smell great, and I'm telling you, you're going to love it in the colder weather, because literally, I can't believe it, like fall's like next month already, just a few weeks away. Grab some beard oil and grab some beard butter, and you check it out. And if you like oud, I'm a big oud lover. I love oud. It's not really the sporty oud, it's more of the earthy, really just, man, it's fantastic stuff. They've got oud out there that have some spices that just don't sound that good and smell that good when you smell it. But I'm telling you, Amber Trail and Rustic Timber. Rustic Timber, I've been rocking it for days. You know, obviously I make it, but I've been rocking it for the last 3 days, and I smell it literally like 16 plus hours in my beard. And it's not overwhelming, it's just hints of it. And it smells so good. Compliments all the time on that. And so, but guys, listen, if you don't use my beard products, it's fine. Just get some good small batch beard products that actually, there's some TLC put into it. A lot of, a lot of hard work. I have done a lot of research on this stuff, and I found what works from all the hundreds of beard products that I have tried out. I have found 5 different carrier oils that work fantastic, and there's reasons why I selected them, but they're going to make your beard lay straighter. They're going to make your beard feel softer, and they're going to make your beard look fuller, and they're going to smell incredible. I've got like 6 different scents. I got unscented. Also got beard wash, beard conditioner. So let me just talk about that. It's kind of funny we're talking about beard stuff, because we're really supposed to be talking about head shaving, and specifically skull shaver. But listen, if you have a beard, let me just tell you this. If you're using a bar soap for your body, or head shampoo for your face, either one of those for your face, you're doing it all wrong. You're probably not going to be able to ever achieve the beard that you want. And it's because the pH balance, the pH levels in bar soap and also in regular head shampoo are different than beard wash that is specifically tailored, pH balanced for your facial hair. It's more gentle. You can use it every day. It keeps and preserves the oils in your beard, your hair, and your face, as opposed to stripping them all out. So you may be stripping all your oils out of your face and don't even realize from your beard, and it's getting dry and coarse. And that's why you keep losing hair, and it's like coarse, like straws. Beard wash, beard conditioner. I would use my beard conditioner every other day. It really will make it soft, make it really pliable, and just let it just kind of like hang where it's like loose and soft. You can tell my stuff's soft, right? But I sell it all on my channel or on my website, bhtgrooming.com. I'm on Etsy too, if you're curious. If you got people around Christmas time looking for some stuff, I highly recommend that you recommend them to BHT Grooming, because a lot of people are still discovering my channel. They're still discovering my website. And by the way, let me just take a moment and say this. BHT Grooming, like beards, heads, and threads, bhtgrooming.com. You can find it. But let me just say this. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, this is a perfect time to do it. I do a lot of giveaways, by the way. I do giveaways with head shavers. I do a lot of giveaways with my own products. I'm serious. I give away like double down combos, a lot, which is going to be a butter and an oil together. All right. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Make sure you hit that bell and make sure it's ticked to all, because I do a lot of live streams. And this is where we have the funnest times, when I do the live streams, because then I just come up with some cool giveaways. And what should I do for beard growth? Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and get good beard products. That's about it. If you give it time, stay hydrated, use high quality premium beard products, I promise you, I don't care how much patches you have in your beard, you can still grow a legendary beard. I've had so many people that I've known over my lifetime that have amazing beards, but if they were to trim their beards down, you would see some serious patches all over. But with time and gravity and hair growth, it covers a lot of patches, and you don't ever see it. A lot of people won't even start beard growth. They won't even give it over 2 months, because they're so upset with the patches. But you got to give yourself 2 to 3 months to at least see the potential that you have for your facial hair. So like Steve, you know, Steve doesn't have a beard, and what I call men that don't have beards is women, you know. That's the old joke, you know, if you don't have a beard, what do you call a guy like Steve that has no beard? I call him a woman, right? So anyways, I just wanted to give that guy some hard times here. Let's see here. Can it cover my crippling anxiety and constant sadness? Absolutely. Listen, when you take care of yourself, when I have my routine of when I'm putting, you know, the beard products in, and I do put heat on my beard, I honestly do use a hair dryer to straighten it out. A lot of guys don't know that they can do that. A lot of the argan oil is going to be heat protectant. I would not go real hot, you know, real high temperature on your beard. I've got a Brio Vento hair dryer that's, you know, I've got like 4 different heat settings on it. I go 190 for me. I love it. I love it. Just, I don't know, there's something about it when you are going through a routine, taking care of your beard, and you see how much healthier it is and how good it looks, and especially when people compliment you all the time. You know, you go out in public, people compliment you all the time. It just makes you feel better. It makes your mental state feel a lot better. And, you know, when you look good, you feel good. Or I should say, when you look good and smell good, you feel good. And I know fragrances can make you feel good too. They take you back to different times. They can be nostalgic at times. And I just love it. Appreciate that, Jeff, for subscribing. Appreciate you. Listen, I'm here. I answer every question unless they're stupid. If they're stupid, I just either ignore it or delete it. But the fact of it is, I'm here to help you guys out, to help you guys look the best, smell the best, feel the best, and just give you some fun, encouragement, some comedy sometimes, just real life. You know, I'm not going to be one of those guys that's behind the camera faking it. You know, this is who I am. You know, I'm an honest guy, and I take care of my my members and my followers and my customers. I take care of you guys. So I'm Asian. It's just straight for your look, but I do want to get a gray one and be a master of something. Hey, Sergio, you can do it, man. You can do it. I've got several routines of how I style my beard, how I get it ready for in the mornings, how I get it ready at night before I go to bed. I've even got one, what I do in the shower as far as my beard, like washing it, you know, how I oil it after, put butter in, balm, whatever. I've got balm too. I use balm. I love using balm to kind of keep it straightened. It's going to have a little wax in it. Butters have no wax at all, shea butter, and it's going to have mango. Those are the 2 butters that I use in my BHT Grooming carrier blend in those with the essential oils and fragrance oils. So do you guys have any more questions for me while I'm on here? Any questions about the Skull Shavers? Fantastic line. By the way, another thing that I like to enjoy using right after I shave my head, I will spray my head with this. It is the Cut Buddy, all right? This is not a sponsored deal. I'm not trying to sell you this. I do have it on my Amazon, but I am just telling you because I have it sitting here. I like to use this. This is not a aluminum can. It's plastic with the not aerosol, but it's got a atomizer here. I'll spray it. It'll absorb. It'll knock down the irritations, the ingrown hairs that a lot of guys get, razor burn, all that. And then once that dries, I'll throw on this, or I'll throw on some butter on my head, and boom, I'm ready to go for the day. All right. If you are curious as far as how often I shave my head, again, I did do a video not too long ago. Every other day, I'll use a razor. I exfoliate my head every couple, you know, or a couple days a week. And yeah, that's what I do. I've done a lot of reviews on head shavers. So if you're curious about head shavers, head shaving in general, this is a great channel for you. All right. This is the American channel with an American US citizen who shaves his head all the time. I've used several different head shavers. Just to let you know, Freebird Pro, old Freebird Flex Series, VeriShave, Micros Touch Titanium, Kinson, I mean, Hummingbird, which Hummingbird's a fire company. I've got the Cut Buddy, obviously, Max Groom, 7D, crappy Balder Pro by Remington that Walmart sells. By the way, if you are in the market to buy one of these and you're looking and you come across one of these when Christmas time comes, just save your money and buy online. Just buy one on Amazon or go to one of these affiliate links I sent you to buy straight and get your money saved with the code. This thing tore my head up, and a lot of people buy this and it's just piece of crap plastic. I'm just telling you, I don't like it. But anyways, I have it here to talk about, to let you guys know why I don't like it. All right, I think we've finished. I don't know if I have anything else in me today to tell you. Again, I just wanted to get on here and share about Skull Shaver, tell you the lineup, tell you which ones are worth buying and which ones are not worth buying. And again, if you're interested in any of these head shavers that I talked about today, as far as the Pitbull or the Skull Shaver in general, because maybe you're interested in the Palm, go over to the link below, check them out, check the prices out, drop in the code, MOUNJARBRO. You know, follow the link, and you know, who knows, maybe they'll have a better deal there when you get there. I don't know that, but the code will save you 10%. You can decide if you want to buy that, if you want to save more money doing it. If you save more money with the codes that, or the different codes that they have there, that's fine too. But I appreciate you all, and I hope that you guys will stick around, subscribe to this channel. I've got a couple of big giveaways coming, and I just want to let you know. Who knows, maybe I'll give away a Brio Raise 2.0 as a giveaway. I enjoy Brio, by the way. Or maybe I'll try to give away a Groomy Baldy Pro, another one that I love. But I will say this, I do have, let me show you, I have this for a giveaway. I just talked about the Brio Beardscape version 2, which is mine, all right? But I have a brand new one that I want to give away, all right? Valued at 100, I want to say 130 bucks maybe, somewhere around there. Fantastic. It's got like all the guards that you need. And I don't have it because it's sitting over there, and I'm not going to get up and get it, but I have a Vento hairdryer like mine that I talked about. It's got 4 different settings on the heat, very super quiet motor in it, which is nice if you have a wife in the next room sleeping. But I'm going to give that away, $200 value. I'm going to give it away on this channel. So when I hit different amounts of subscribers, you know, I think when I hit like, I think when I hit 8,000 subscribers, I'm going to give the Brio Beardscape to somebody. And when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give that Vento hair dry away, valued at $200. So make sure you guys are subscribed, and make sure you guys are following this channel for more information on head shaving, beard care, and clothing, men's clothing. I know you guys like men's clothing. You want to look styled and have those threads that make you look like a boss, right? So I'm always dropping sales and things that I discover to help you save money. So make sure you're staying alert and active on this channel. So that's a lot of product. Yeah, it is. Are you talking about up here? Yes, yes, it is. Absolutely. So a lot of it's stuff that I've made, you know, so I like stuff, guys. I like to smell good, feel good, and look good. And, you know, I hope you guys do too. And I hope you're subscribed to this channel for more information on head shaving, beard care, and clothing. All right. And all things related to, like fragrances. I love fragrances too. I do reviews all the time. Fulton and Rourke sitting right here, Highway 190. This is going to be a straight day parfum. This one is a compliment polar. My gosh, I don't know. What should I title this channel or this video? What should I title this video? I mean, I shouldn't even title it Skull Shaver. I should say this video today is about every freaking thing that I talk about on the channel. So, hey, I bet you could grow some facial hair with my products. I've had guys tell me they can't do it, and you know what? They grow, and they know that they look good, and they feel good. And you know what? They smell good, because my stuff has fantastic fragrances in it that last for hours. And I'm telling y'all, you know, you got to feed it. You got to feed it if you want it to grow. If we have something we'd like you to try, review, do you have a P.O. box? If you have something you want me to review, you can always send me an email at chadboney.reviews, or you can send it to BHT Grooming. Info at bhtgrooming.com. Info at BHTgrooming.com. I barely have leg hair. Wow. How old are you? 10? Maybe not. Maybe you just don't grow hair. I don't know. Uh, so yeah, I'm full-blooded Native American. Okay, okay. That's funny. Yeah. Very cool. Hey, well, there's Frankie right there. That's my guy right there. One of my mods and members of this channel. By the way, I do want to recognize my member, Frankie. I appreciate you, Frankie, for being a member, supporting the BHT Beards, Hats, and Threads YouTube channel. You are awesome. You are the man. And yeah, I always enjoy seeing you come by, bud. Hope you're having a great Monday. Monday, fun day. Actually, Sunday's fun day, right? Monday's back to work for some people. Do you make cologne? I do not make cologne right now, but I promise you, I am in the middle of formulating my own fragrances. So if you like my scents when it comes to the beard products, I am going to be going into a fragrance line. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of stuff going to be releasing in 2026 on BHTgrooming.com. We're really going to go on full speed with the head shaving, head skincare fragrances. I want to start making my own bar soaps, natural bar soaps. It's going to have the scents that I make. So you have like the whole lineup. You have like a bar soap or maybe even a body wash. You're going to have the beard oil that smells the same, and you're also going to have fragrance. So that's kind of, I've got big aspirations, big visions. Perhaps maybe one of these days I'm going to make my own head shaver. I'm going to take everybody's ideas that have been great and make my own ideas with it and come out with some amazing head shaver. But you know, again, that's just like a vision, a dream that I have. And you know, you can't ever have a vision come to completion without a goal and without a vision. You got to have something to shoot for. And I absolutely have that to shoot for. BHT Grooming is you know, it's starting to be established. People are starting to get to know it. Again, it's a new, relevant, newer company, just launched in June. But you know, in time, I believe that with people, word of mouth, you know, I'm not going to pay hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars for people to promote my stuff. You know, I can go to different people, obviously, and pay them money to promote my stuff. But you know, I want to do the legwork and put the hard work into it and let, you know, my products speak for themselves and let people, word of mouth, you know, share their experience with my beard products. And so I'm going to tell you right now, locally where I'm at, I sell this stuff all the time, literally all the time. I have people come up to me. I had a guy yesterday, older guy, ask me for some cologne. And I said, cologne? I said, are you talking about like beard oil? And he said, yes. And I was thinking, okay, he's wanting cologne, but he wants beard oil. He goes, the stuff you sold to Chuck the other day, I love that smell. I want to buy some just like him. Well, what Chuck did was he doesn't even have a beard. He bought the beard oil to use as cologne, which is kind of funny because he loved that scent so much. He just rubbed that oil into his skin and it became a you know, a thing for him. Hey, listen, I don't appreciate that talk on this channel, and I'm telling you right now, you are gone. So anyways, yeah, I'm happy. I'm enjoying this. It's fun. I'm getting to meet new people as people come on my website and order. I get to write them a letter, a little note on their receipt or their packing slip, and I'm pretty much, you know, available and accessible, pretty easy. Like I said, I'm down to earth. Try to answer everybody's comments to the best of my ability, and appreciate everybody that gives any support to this channel, even if it's a view, if it's a like, if it's a share. You know, a comment, any of that, as long as it's a positive comment. If it's a stupid comment, you're going to get ignored, or if it's a dumb comment, like that's very rude, it will be deleted and you will be completely banned from this channel. I have a pretty large beard also. If I had to do CPR on you, do you think our beards would get tangled? Yeah, that's funny. John, just let me die. John Jingleheimer Smith, just let me die. All right. I just don't have, listen, I don't have it in me to have my beard tangled up with another man. I'm just going to tell you. Can I just be honest with you? Devo Drop's in the house. Good to see you, Devo Drop. Good to see you, brother. That guy right there, that young man, I love that guy. Thank you for being a mod. Thank you for stopping by. You are awesome. And so, yeah, guys, I appreciate you all. If you haven't double tapped the screen, make sure you do. Give this a like. And let me know, again, if you're coming back later, checking this live out. You know, we have a lot of fun in these lives. Again, I was talking about the Skull Shaver lineup, kind of telling you what's worth your money and what's worth just, you know, not even spending a dime on it, or things that you should throw your money at quick and buy. If you're going to buy the Skull Shaver, again, just to recap, go for the gold. It's a sweet spot. But if you want the extra bells and whistles and stuff, go for the platinum. If you want to spend that extra money, I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to, but with that being said, guys, if you missed this live stream, well, you missed out, guys. You'll have to come back and check out the next one. Bring your comments for me. Bring your questions, and hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.